Hey, what's up guys? I'm back in the golf garage. It's been a while. Of course, you know Matt. If you're in the South Bay, come get your game dialed in. What we're gonna do today, and I'll put some splice and some B-roll. We're gonna get my dad a lesson. He's taken a lesson before. You might have seen it on the channel. This guy is great. So you're gonna see a lesson with my dad. You know, maybe I'll tie it like a senior lesson. Check out the video. I'm gonna put the lesson. I'm gonna splice in like the main points that I wanted to show to you guys. But yeah, come check it out.
Let's hit a couple.
Oh, that's fat. Yeah, that's better.
Ooh, not bad. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Not a bad takeaway. We get a little collapsed. We get a little handsy. Two more and then we're going to go. And I'm going to show you what we're going to work on today.
Ah, thin.
And we're looking at these ball speeds of 87, 90, 75. Club's head speed about 67. Okay, one more and then we're going. Okay, turn that over a little bit left, but not bad. So the first is going to be balance and how we get set up, right? So go ahead and set up normal. Just show me what normal is. So even there, if I go up and I do this, I can get you off balance very, very quickly, right? Because you kind of get squatty, right? So think of it like this. So if I say, hey, Brian, we're going to play a game, and if you let me get by you, you're going to give me $10,000, right? So if you started out like this, I would run right by you either way. By the time you could get over, you're going to be like this, right? But if I said, hey, I'm going to, now the opposite, I'm going to do the same to you, you got to get by me. I'm going to have the center of my pelvis kind of over my heels, kind of balanced out in front, like I'm pushing my hands down. Because now I can make a move either way here, and then I can make this turn both directions in an athletic motion, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you less knee bend. Center of that pelvis is going to be over the heels, and then I'm going to push you forward there. Now push your hands down from here like that. See that right there? So I'm going to get you even a little bit more. Right there. See that right there? So if I get you there, now watch what happens when I can push you from any angle now, and you are solid into the ground. So now just put your hands together, right? So now, how I would ask you to remember this is like this. Find a wall, and we'll use this screen, right? So come on over here. Put your feet up against the edge of the screen, okay? Now move your feet 5 to 6 inches away from the screen, okay, right there. Now you're going to have slight bend in the knees, and you're just going to lean back until your butt touches the screen. The minute your butt touches the screen, you're done. The bottom half is done. And now the front half bends forward, and your hands hang down. Okay, there. See that right there? I love that. Go ahead and pick your club up. Center, there. See that? Now just tilt over for me. More. 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 Right there. Now pick the hands up just a hair. Choke down that club. Pick the hands up just a hair for me. There you go. See that right there? Watch this. Feel that right there?
Feels a lot
Solid.
there.
There's the first thing. Let's move on. Okay? Let's move on. All right. So now I'm going to work a little bit of width, right? And I want to work the top of swing position. So how we're going to do this is I'm going to set up this station real fast, right? And then I'm going to grab this super long stick right here with this tennis ball. The tennis ball represents the center of mass on the golf club, okay? Because on the way back in the backswing, I want the center of mass of that golf club staying outside my hands, and on the downswing, I want it staying inside my hands. We're going to hold this tape like it's a golf club. So I'm going to hold this tape right here, and I want you to watch the live video, right? I'm going to put this against my left side, okay? Now, my goal is to track this line on the way back. Track, 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 track. We're going to call that phase 1 or just position 1 for today. Okay? Now, the second thing I'm going to do from here is I'm going to take the butt end of this club, and as I start to turn, I'm going to track the back of that line here. Now notice how my hands are directly in front of my chest, right? So now I keep tracking this on line, and I keep my hands and arm pushed as far away from me as I can. Okay, that's 2. The third portion, as we start down, I track this line on the way down, the lead hip pushes back, I track that line. Once my right hand gets right about where my pocket is, by this time the head of the golf club is releasing while I continue to turn and I strike, left leg's posted, I track all the way down this line, and then I finish. For you, my biggest concern is at the top because you would go like this, and then this moves, but this didn't move, and then you kind of go like this, and then you were kind of upright like this, so the only move I have from here is to throw, right? And then you catch up, but then you would get through pretty well. So we're going to give you a little width, right? And now we're going to give you a little space because we have you tilted more, that way this elbow can get a little bit more to the inside and you're not going to get clogged up on that right hip. Okay, so come on over here. Hold the bottom of that tape like it was the club. Perfect, there you go. Keep that against your side. Now give me that nice good setup. There you go, right there, perfect, right? So now, the first position is you have to turn everything, right? You're going to start to turn the pelvis a little bit, boom, 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 there, and you keep this on your side, right? So that's going to get down, follow that stick, okay? We're going to track that stick, boom, right there. See that? One more time, okay? One more time, go, boom, see that? I'm not letting that thing push. There you go, right? One more time. Okay, you get there, turn, there you go, boom, right there. Okay? One more time. All the way up, just to the edge of this here. One, stop, perfect, right there. Okay, now you do it and you keep looking here. So if I get this here, notice how the center mass of that golf club is still outside my hands. Okay, that's my key checkpoint, right? That's my checkpoint. Just to the end, slow, 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 stop, right there, perfect. That's exactly what I want. Show me one and stop. Perfect, okay? Show me two, you're going to start hinging, boom. And now I want you to push this as far as you can. There you go. There, relax those hands, relax those hands. The only way this golf club is going to release is if you have soft hands and soft wrists, okay? There you go, right there. Now see where the top of that swing is, right there? See how much more width you have? Now, I don't need this top of spine there. I want that top of spine here. I don't need it that far back right now. There, see that right there? I love that because now you can get there, right? That's my spot. That's where I need you. And if that's as much as you can go, that's as much as you can go. I'd rather have you swing from here than collapse to here. So let's do it one more time, please. Okay? You're going to go position one, out to the end. Position two, start tracking the butt of that down the line, down the line, down the line, down the line. There you go. See where that's at? Okay. Now three is going to be you tracking this thing down the line this way. Start to turn that pelvis. Start to turn that pelvis. And see how that shallows you out right there? And that elbow is inside the hip, ready in this delivery position. We then release the golf club. You're fully turned out of the way. We track the line. And then we're done. One more time with that, please. Okay, start from the bottom. Okay, give me a little tilt. There you go. One to the back. Two, start hinging the butt of this club. Get it pointed out there. There you go, right there. There you go. Fantastic, right there. See that? Now start tracking that thing down the line. Perfect, 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 perfect. Release, strike. Continue to turn, and you're out, okay? That's what we're looking for. See how that club runs right up the forearm? Hands are in front of the chest. There's an extension of the stick. If this line was running, they would always be pointed at that line, right? So now what we're going to do is grab your golf club, please. And what I want you to do is I want you to take two fingers and put them at the end of your grip, the middle two fingers, so your thumb and your index finger are on the metal, okay? And then take your grip from there. I want about 4 to 5 inches hanging out the back of that club. So now you're going to come over here and you're going to hover over this line, but you're going to hover the club about 6 inches off the ground. Hover that club about maybe 2 or 3 more inches off the ground. There you go, right there, perfect. Okay, so now you're going to turn together to 1. Turn, 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 turn. See how that center of mass is outside the hands? Excellent. Pelvis is starting to turn, chest is starting to turn, you're good. We're going to then take the butt of this club, we're going to start to hinge it, right? It's going to start pointing down that target line. This chest right here should already be, there you go, right there. So now when you get here, now you're in this phenomenal position right there. Right there, you are good to go. You start tracking that line on the way down, track that line, turn that pelvis, release that golf club. There you go, let it go. Take it to your finish. See how much turn and width you have there? Now, when we swing through, we're going to turn the pelvis with a little resistance, right? So I don't want the chest to turn. I want the pelvis to start to turn, and then the pelvis turning will turn the chest on its own. I don't want the chest turning independently. Okay, right there. Give me that good setup. There you go. Swing this thing back, track the line, center of mass, turn that pelvis and that chest. There you go. Fantastic. Love that. Now, start to track that thing down. There you go. And let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. There you go. In one motion. Okay? In one motion. There. Swing. Fantastic. See, okay, when you got here, remember, when you take a couple of your practice swings, remember how you were kind of falling forward? And now, just because you're in this good position and you swing through, that weight gets to the left heel, that's where we want it to be. Okay? So now, here's what we're going to do, right? So I do this in sections, right? I go, okay, here's the stick, here's the center of mass. And then I go, okay, here's a reference point so you can see 5 or 6 inches out the end of that club so you can visually see where that thing has to be. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a T and I'm going to put it in the back of your club just as a reference point. Okay, so then I'm going to move this out of the way, no longer need that, right? So then what we're going to do is we're going to now do the same thing. No need to choke up. Now we're going to hit balls normal. Okay, so now just give me your normal grip, normal setup. Move those feet about 2 inches back further, please. There you go. Now you can give me a little forward tilt and you can still be fine. Love that right there. Good, good stuff, right? So now you're going to go 1, stop. Okay, now when you get there, see that pelvis is not starting to move. Do it again. Okay, go 1, perfect. See, everything's just starting to move a little bit, right? Okay, you're going to be right out in here, right? There. Okay, 1, center mass outside the hands. Excellent. 2, get that thing to the top of your swing and stop. There you go, right there, right? And I want that thing pushed as far away from the longest right arm possible. Show me the there you go, right there. Show me the longest right arm possible, okay? Now from there, chip this thing like 70 yards. Turn and hit it. There you go. Don't care. Don't hold on to that thing all the way to the finish, okay? All the way to the finish. Now turn all the way through. So when you did this and you tracked that line on the way down, your pelvis was starting to turn, right? And then you were releasing through, right? That one you just kind of went, oh, right? So let's turn all the way, even though we're hitting it, I want to, let's say 100-yard shot, but you have to take a full swing to get there, right? It's just going to be a little slower than normal. So up the top. 1, stop. 2, stop. Right there, perfect, right there, right? Hit it 100 yards, go. Okay, I do not mind that at all. Okay, now I got to get that pelvis moving. Okay, that pelvis has got to be my leader. Okay, those legs and pelvis, that's my engine, right? Sure. So I'm going to get you here again, big, longest, wide, right there. So as you turn, this got to be loose because the club's never going to release if it's not. So don't fight me here, right? Don't fight me there. Okay. So now when you get here, you're going to start turning that pelvis. Start to turn that pelvis, and see there's a little resistance there, and see what happens to that right elbow. It kind of gets right in here. Right now that pelvis is turning out of the way. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. There you go. Feel that right there? Now we've created this catapult, so when this lets go, it's just going to go, boom, and it's going to fire through. Okay? So I need that resistance of you getting here, and this is starting to turn, and this is hanging back just a hair, and that elbow's getting in front of you, and then from here, again, the catapult releases, and that's going to help you strike the golf ball. Okay? Turn that pelvis, turn that pelvis. There you go. Turn that pelvis and let the club go. Okay? There, good. Give me that, please. 1, 2, all the way through. Go, go, go. Turn, turn, turn. There, right there. That's it. Full speed. 1, 2. Weird. Okay, let's see how close we got. Okay, good setup, good width, up to the top, got a little collapsed again. That's my only thing, right? Give me that same thing. If you need to take a backswing that's slower so you can solidify that backswing to make sure you have that width, that's what I need. Let's do it again. 1, 2, stop, right there, stop. There, I don't need as much hinge out of that wrist. There you go, right there, okay? See that right there? Now from there, go. Good, all the way through. All the way through from there. Because this, watch the difference when you get here. Look at that club's tracking. Watch this club on the way down. It's just going to want to track. But I need that pelvis already out of the way. So I'm going to have you help me, right? So come on over here and stand right there. So if you're giving me resistance here, and I have this here, right? So you can see there's a lot of flexion in that right arm. But the more flexion I have in the right arm, the more the elbow presses in. Okay, so when I say I want a little resistance here, I want to be able to pull a little harder. There you go. So when I get here, I'm going to start turning that pelvis, and I'm going to post, and my body's going to feel like this. Now once you let go, yeah, all of that tension just, it goes. So give me that little tilt, right? So now I want you to start to turn that pelvis. There, feel that right there? There, that's what I want. When I let that thing go, it's going. Right? So it's a lever system. So my body's going to turn, and my body is going to allow the lever to unhinge and strike the golf ball. Okay, let's go. 2. Okay, now up, you went back, you get fast with those hands, and you start collapsing on me. You got a little bit more turn there, but you collapse and then you pull. I want you to a full stop so you understand what this feels like. Because right now you're getting here and you're going, move, right? This has got to get here and this has got to go. Okay? 1, 2, go. There you go. That's what I wanted. Now, see that top of swing position? Watch you turn the pelvis. Much better. So what's happening right now is this, and it happens all the time. You're used to having to do this, right? You're used to getting here and pulling and then flipping and then pulling and then flipping. And now I don't need the flip anymore. Because you're turning, the head weight of the golf club is going to release itself, right? So you literally just let go here, right? Just let this do what it's going to do. If it blocks, it blocks. If it hooks, it hooks. So again, give me that good tilt, right? Show me a slow 1, 2, and then you solidify 2. You can go, 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 go. There you go. Don't mind that at all. Here, where are we at? Much better, much better. That pelvis has got to go. So if I have this here, see how tight this is? Yeah, that's never going to release that tight, okay? So now imagine that I just held this here. You're going to start to turn. Turn the pelvis. Boom, feel that? Okay, do it again. Feel that? Yeah, feel that? There. There. See that right there? I need that going. When we go from top to bottom, top and stop, right? Top and stop, there. Start to turn this pelvis. Feel how that where that's at right there? I need you to get to that spot. So if you turn, boom, you're there. See how that pelvis is already starting to fire? That club face is matching your spine, right? The chest is still a little closed here. And then from here, now you got to let this thing go. Right here, just straight up and down, right? And now I'm going to turn this like this, 90 degrees. And notice that the right elbow is now underneath the left elbow. Okay, and now I'm going to go like this, just a little flexion extension. Okay, and now you're going to turn like this. And now I just want you to swing the golf club level this high, fast. There you go. Do that one more time for me, please. So hold on. So start here, in front of you. Turn back. Okay, turn the pelvis that way and swing. There you go. There. There you go. Do that again. Okay, whip it faster. Yeah, there you go. Whip it faster. Right? Whip it faster. There you go. Right? Give me that same thing. Just exactly what you did. Solid. Swing it. Swing it. Closed. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I wanted to see. See that? We got there. Your hands aren't too tight. And then you release the golf club. Come on over here for a second. If I get to 1, and as I start to go back, the face of this golf club is here, which is matching my spine. If I get here and I just decided to change direction, I'm already going to be square. It's going to be a whole lot easier for me to get here, and then from here I can get square. You see the face of that golf club is already square, right? And then it can finish up, right? So on the way down, I want to make sure I do the same. I'm going to get boom here, right? And then I'm going to get boom here. And then as I start to turn, I need to make sure the face of that golf club is here. The face of that golf club is here. Center mass is behind my hands, but the face of that golf club is already starting to point down, because as I do and I release, where's the face of the golf club? Now that face of that golf club is square. What's happening is when you make this transition and I say turn the pelvis and you get in here, this thing's getting right about here. See where that club is there? Now if I release this thing the way I want to from here, where's the face of that golf club? It's pointed to the right. So I need this thing here. If it's here, turn this matches up. If I get here, turn and get here, this thing automatically matches up. Don't touch this. Nope, put your head back over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't touch this. There. See that spine? I don't need this, because that's going to lead to this. I want this. Okay? I want you, take your right shoulder and shove it behind your head. Okay, there you go. See that right there? Good. Now, swing that club around you. Don't, again, use tilt. You got this tilt, you're gonna bang that thing to the right. I want you to be on top of that ball. Yeah, be on top of that. There you go. Shut that thing down. Yep. Turn, turn, turn and let go. Yeah. And those hands, super fast. Okay? Trust that the golf club is going to do what it's designed to do if you allow it to do so. Okay? Loose wrists. Wrist hinges should be at 0. Arms should be at 2. Right? There you go. Right there. There you are. Up. There you are. Go, 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 go. There you go. That's closer. All you got to do is finish the turn and that face is closed. Face manage, turn, 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 turn. There you go. Weird stuff, bro. Right? Watch this. Here. Here you go. No pull. You start to, ooh, look at that turn and get shallow. Much better. Let's do it again. I need you to be more on your left. There. Go, 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 go. There you go. Fantastic. See that? Love that. Okay? Love that. Like, you tell me which one creates more force, right? If I go here, right, we create a lever, we release the lever. Right? If I go like this and I go, I'm going to turn, I can turn about this hard, right? I can turn about that hard, right? But if I get here and I go, oh, I can create this lever and I can have this super supple, right? Very pliable, I can create this, right? There's a lot more force there, right? I've got to get here. Right? Because once that thing fires, boom, it's right into the back of that ball. All of that mass, right? We're swinging mass on the end of an arc. I have to swing mass on the end of an arc. I still think we're 20, 30 yards a club short for you. Just the tightness in the hands alone. Freewheel this thing. Solidify that top of swing position, please. Give me a little bit more bend when we start. Okay. There you go. There's that good spine. Go, go, go. There you go, right there. Watch this. Weird stuff. Weird stuff.
Yeah, like you said, and there's no pulling down.
Yeah, it's a turn, right?
Yeah.
It's a chain reaction. Okay, so now, give me a backswing that's somewhat slow, but I want that transition to be pretty fast. Go. Ooh, you hear that thing? Oh yeah, 120.
10 yards.
120. Look at that top of swing position. Look at that pelvis turn. Watch this pelvis turn and fire. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Freewheel this thing, right? Freewheel it. Let it go. You're up. You're turning, turning, turning. There you go. Smoked. Absolutely smoked. You collapsed a little bit on me, but there's so much better of a turn and a pelvis turn that we kind of got away with that one a little bit, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all, right? Do it again. And then you can turn and fire it on the way through. Go. There you go, right there. Good. 135. You just turned it over a hair too much. There. And from there, I'm telling you, right, once you get here, it's like this. So get here again, right? Get there again. Right there. You've got to start getting here, right? Start to turn that, turn. Feel like I'm holding you back, right? And then it's going to fire, right? Right there, back, go. Good. It's got it just a hair chunky. Also, too, I'm going to change your ball position just a fraction, okay? So you have this ball back behind center. So I want it off of your left eye. I want it one ball above center. I want to make sure that you're accommodating for some horizontal force, right? So if I go like this and the ball is, let's say it's behind center by one ball, and then I shift, where's the ball now? So what do I got to do to get to it? I got to kind of start to throw it at it, right? I got to dump everything a little earlier than I want to. But if I put the ball off my left eye, and now I accommodate for lateral shift, where's it at now? It gets back to the center,
Okay.
right? So a little bit more off the left eye, and again, that way I don't have to get scoopy. I can turn through it and I can trap this thing, all right? Ready. Big turn, go. There you go, watch this thing. It's a cannon. It's an absolute cannon. You just tugged it a hair. You went from hitting at 112 to carrying at 128 to hitting at 141, right? Turn it like I'm holding that club behind it. There, right there. That's what I wanted. Look at that ball. Straight down the pipe. Center mass outside the hands. Humongous turn. Didn't collapse nearly as much. Great ball. Great ball, right? And now, when you turn this pelvis, don't just turn the pelvis and leave this chest back. You turn this pelvis, this chest is still going to be pointing down and turning through, right? That keeps you on top of that ball. There you go. Boom, there. Okay, back, go. Ooh, that thing's a cannon. Great ball. It's so much more fluid. It's so much more fluid. Give me your backswing. Put 70% of your pressure right here at the top of your swing. Okay, more. Feel that right there? There you go. Right there, feel that right there? See that right there? So the thing with pulling is if you get up here and you pull your hands down, your fastest moment is over here, given I'm hitting the ball this way, right? And so regardless of how strong you are or how fast you are, you're still slowing down when you get here, okay? But if we did this, if I just let this club fall, and then I created a vertical force here, and I just pulled the handle up, see what happens to the golf club? It gets faster forward, right? So if I get you when you're turning, and then you push up out of the ground, the head of the golf club fires faster. Okay? That's why I don't want you feeling like, ooh, I turn. I don't want you to feel like if my spine is here, I don't want you to feel like I turn and then I pitch this way. I want you to feel like I turned and I did this. Right? And then I can push out of the ground that way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you want.
I don't want to, like I always joke around with people and I said, look man, if I said, hey, if you could punch me and knock me down, I'd give you $1 million. Would you ever go like this? Right? Golf is the only sport where if you go to the driving range and look at 70% of people who hit balls, they'll go like this. Right? Like their energy is going this way and they're trying to hit the ball this way. It's a little counterproductive. All right, let's go. Fire. There you go. Get out of town. That thing's massive. Watch this energy transfer. Watch this turn. All of this energy is going at that's the one. I love that pelvis. Right? So much better. Hey, I'm going to throw this ball as far as I could this way. I'd want to go, right? I'd go. Because once I got there, I could, boom, I could launch it, right? But I wouldn't go like this, right? I'd have to go, right? That's the move I'm making, right? Boom. Okay? There you go. Put it right there. There, good. Okay? Oh, I got a little handsy on me there. Give me the turn. Change direction. Then you can go. Go. There, ooh, there it is. Woo! Solid ball right there. There, give me that big turn. That's why I want that shoulder to go this way, because I don't want you to go this way. Put your hands out like this, right? There. Tilt. Okay, kind of put them in front of you a little bit. Just in front of you, more this way. Just your hands. Yeah, right there. And now from here, I want you to go. Feel that right there? Even there. I want that to be like that. See that right there? See where your spine is? I want your spine to the left side of that club. There, see that? That's what I want. Right there. That's money. Give me that big thoracic spine turn, boom, back and out of the way. There, go, 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 go. Good. That's so awesome, right? Because if you're like this and you're like, ooh, I got to turn, and you're kind of like, oh, well, this is already over here, and what do I, like, if I'm already here, I'm like, ready. Boom, boom. Go, go, go. There it is. That's closer. You tell me that now. Now the top of that spine position I really like. I really like, right? Good. Go. There it is. Look at that. What a ball. What a ball. The next lesson will really work the feet, and we'll use like the downshift board, because when we start to look at this, to kind of give you a little peek into the next lesson, right? In the swing, when I get here and I swing, start to swing back, my pelvis is moving back toward, right? My right pocket's moving back toward my tailbone. By the time my left arm gets parallel to the ground, I'm already here. We're already pressed into the ground. So that way when I push out, I am turning and going through, right? So I don't want to get here and go, ooh, I'm firing this way. I'm actually firing down. I'm pushing down into the ground and then pushing out of the ground. It's a mixture of the major three forces, right? There is horizontal force, which means I'm going back toward the ball, right? I'm going back toward the target. There is rotational force, which means I'm starting to create torque, right? And then me pushing this leg is creating my vertical force through, right? I know I'm kind of jumping ahead a little bit, but just a good explanation of what those forces do. Now, everybody's going to have a mixture of those three forces. It's just finding which one's which. Like my mistake is too much vertical. My coach and I all the time go, it's too much vertical. Or I mean, it's too much horizontal, right? I go this way, I go linear too much, right? So it's a struggle. So you got to find what is your matchup. If you're doing too much of one, I've got to counteract it with another. Oh, that's a good ball. That's a good ball. We're done. That's a good ball to finish on.
Thank you, man.
Solid job.
Thank you.
Solid job.